We're recording. Hi, everybody.
Hi,
I'm Tracie.
everyone.
Oh, good.
And I'm Michelle, and we are launching season 3 of HR Rebooted.
God, that's hard to believe. I remember that clearly, that dinner we had just over 2 years ago at the Ultimate Conference, which was still one of the coolest places I've been to a conference. That was a fun event back in the day when we did those things.
Yeah, that was a great conference too.
Yeah, the speakers were great. It was really fun. Cindy Solomon, that's the one who sticks out to me the most. She was really terrific. So that was fun. But anyway, here we are 2 years and dozens of episodes later, about to launch season 3, which will be a really, really exciting one.
Very exciting. And I am living the mom life today. # mom life. So you can hear the kids in the background.
Hey, that's, you do what you do, and I'm sure you'll see, or you can't see, but you would see if you were watching a video in here, you'll see appearances of people walking back and forth, and the only way I get through this is noise canceling headphones, so it works. But yes, no, it's the way we live in 2020, and it's great. I mean, I wouldn't trade it for the world, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want the rest of the stuff that's happening to be happening, but there are some unexpected joys that came out of 2020. Terrible things and unexpected joys.
That's right. So I tell my son all the time because he misses his friends. So
Yeah.
But there's, we got to spend more time together, and there's going to be a day when we're running around again like crazy, going from one thing to another. And we're going to look back and say, man, I wish I had that quiet downtime again.
I know, this weekend. So, and our kids are 14, 17, and 21. They're usually off doing whatever, being teenagers and young adults. And we lost power for a few hours this weekend. And then all of a sudden, everybody was just in the living room, just kind of hanging out, and our phones weren't working. The service wasn't working, and everybody was just sitting there and hanging out. And I was like, this is the best thing that's happened all year. Everyone was just relaxing and chatting, and then the power came back on and Wi-Fi came back on, and we lost everybody. But
that's it. Yeah.
Still, it was, I've learned to embrace the little things as somebody who travels all the time, and having not traveled in 9 months, it's I've enjoyed being at home.
Yeah, it's nice.
And you've got a beautiful home. So anyway, that's a quick update on what we've been doing. So
yeah, we've got a great lineup plan. Tracie's done a good job of reaching out with some really heavy hitters, and we're going to have some fantastic topics coming up in the new year.
Yeah, we've recorded some, and we've got some coming up. We'll be kicking off shortly with Lori Rudiman, who I think most of our listeners and viewers will know, and she's leads Punk Rock HR. She's a speaker, the frequent speaker all over the world, now all over the virtual world. She has LinkedIn courses. She's writing a book that wrote a book that I'm dying to read that comes out in January. So we'll be kicking off with her, and we've got some other exciting guests that we've recorded too.
Yep. So some of the topics that we've recorded is we had a great conversation with one of our HR rebels on compensation. I think that's a pretty hot topic right now. Yeah. So that's going to come out soon in the next few weeks. We spoke with another HR rebel on the value of having the HR rebels. So that was a really fun conversation too.
Yeah, that was Claire Gormfelder and Christina Wang. So they're both, we see them most Wednesdays at 3. So those were really great conversations.
Yeah. And with Christina too, I think that conversation hits home for everyone. I mean, we have an open door at the HR Rebels, but if you could build a network that supports you, especially now during this tough time, it's so valuable.
Yeah. Yes. And it's what helped get me through the last few months. It's been, between COVID challenges and my own personal challenges, it's been a lifeline for me. And then we had a great conversation recently with Julie Turney, who just launched her HR at Heart consulting business. And so we talk about that and 8 million other things. That was so fun. That went in so many different directions, as I think some of our conversations tend to do. That was really great too. And then we've got a couple of others coming up. We have Tiffany Castano coming up, and she has her own consulting business as well. She's also an HR rebel, and we can't wait to talk to her. She'll be coming up in the next couple of weeks. And then who am I missing? Oh, we've got Melissa Doman, who's going to talk to us about mental health, and we're recording her this week. And then Catherine.
That's an exciting topic. Yep. Yeah. And then we have Catherine Halpin, who I've connected with on LinkedIn. She does CPO and VP of HR executive invite-only events, really around changing your processes and aligning your teams to prepare yourselves to be ready for innovation and inclusion. And I think it's going to be a great topic, and I'm excited to hear what she has to say.
I don't know her, so I'm really looking forward to talking with her, and that sounds great. I just tried to connect with her on LinkedIn, so hopefully she'll accept and I can learn more about what she does, because that sounds really fun. And then we've got a few more potential surprises, and we'll be, we're just launching and we'll be wrapping up season 3 before you know it. And so that's pretty exciting. Gosh, it does. Yeah.
Goes by so fast. But I'd love to hear from our listeners too, you know, what you really loved about our podcast and what you want to hear more. I know I get pings every once in a while with messages, which we love to hear, people that love and listen to our podcast. So if you have any ideas or suggestions, please feel free to reach out to us.
Yeah, or guests that you want to hear. And I think, you know, our core of our podcast has been, you know, just having cool conversations with people who are really shaking things up or not doing things the traditional way, or changing the world of work, and having these conversations. I know that's how I learn, like listen. It's kind of like, it seems almost like listening in to us just sitting down with someone, and now it's virtually, but we'd love to hear what you think and who you might want to see. And we also have to figure out a way, Michelle, to figure out our HR Rebooted minutes. So I've heard from a few people recently who found those, which I thought was interesting, because we haven't launched one, I think, since January or February, because we haven't been together since January or February.
I miss them too. I miss actually sitting outside after having some coffee or something with you, and and going through those. So we'll have to figure them out.
That was fun.
Even if we did them virtually.
Yeah, we got to figure that out. We used to launch those every Friday. I actually did a podcast not too long ago, and they talked about that, and I had to like go back in my memory going, oh, what was that one? And I think I still have some on my phone that are unaired. So we'll have to go back to the days of before we had masks everywhere, and we had different hair, and could actually eat together. So
you'll have to superimpose the mask.
Yeah. Or disclaimers. This was not done. This
pre-COVID.
Was January. Right.
From the archives.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll just drop those all one day. That will be fun. But that's all I got. Anything we forgot?
I don't think so. I think thanks for listening, everyone, and looking forward to another fun season.
Yeah, that'll be great. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.